Hi there, my name is Sarah and I'm the owner and founder of Online Social Butterfly. Today I wanted to pop in and have a little chat to you about starting the year. Now I know for many of us January can be a really hard month. We often set ourselves some really big goals and then we struggle to just get going and get started. Now the truth of it is, if you're in Australia like me, January is very much the summer holidays. So if you have children, they're on summer holidays or school holidays until early February. And you find that a lot of people take time off over that Christmas period, and sometimes they're not coming back until the 3rd or the 10th of January, and we're really slow to get started. Now, if this has been you and you feel like you're whiling away the first month of the year, I want to say to you, the good news is that February is the new January. And I've just decided this because I think it's really hard to get yourself motivated and kind of spring into a new year when you've often got lots of distractions with holidays and vacations and things like that. And I know for myself, I just am back from holidays and I know that I found it really hard to kind of find my mojo, and I'm still settling in now. So here's some ideas for you if you are in January struggling to get started and think, what can I do in my business that would be helpful and useful to get me off to a flying start when I'm not quite ready to put myself out there and start doing the work, start selling, all those kind of things. So first activity that I would recommend is to have a look at your calendar. Now, my calendar is often quite open for my clients who want to coach with me, and this can be really overwhelming because I lose my days and lose track of time. And I sat down with my husband a couple of weeks ago because he works in our business, and we committed to working together a couple of days a week so that we can really move things forward in the business. And he often struggles because I'm super busy to find that time to work with me. So this is going to be really exciting. So my advice is go and check your calendar, see what your availability is and see if you can block out whole days to work in your business. And perhaps like me, you might even be considering taking a day off. So I'm going to try and take Fridays off this year if I can. And so I'm scheduling that in now. So have a look at your calendar, get organized and start to plan how you would like to move ahead for this year. The other activity that you can do is you can go and look at your social media. So check what social media accounts you've got, and you might have quite a few, so this is always worth going and reviewing. And have a look what you have in the about section or the bio or the profile section that describes you and your business. Now, I did this activity and I actually am a bit embarrassed to admit I had a rebrand last year with my logo, and some of my social media accounts did not have the correct logo on them. And I wanted to also have the description or the bio or the profile consistent across all socials. So I have updated all of those. So they now say the same thing, which is really important because people get a consistent message about you and your business. And I love doing this because it's probably an easy task that can feel really good in terms of, oh, that's a good tick that I've done that, because it gets away from you because you're often busy. And one of the other things I would say is check the products and services that you have set up. So if you have a Facebook shop, if you have services set up in Google My Business, check that they're still current and accurate and that the links still work, because often these change in our business as well. So that's a good activity that you can do that's not too stressful. It's not going to take too much time. Now, my other recommendation is to do some decluttering. In my house, we have been going crazy decluttering because we've just had new carpets laid and it's been really hectic. So I've taken the opportunity to declutter everything, and our office has had a move around because it's been painted. So that has been a really great opportunity to declutter. And decluttering can involve physical items, but it can also involve you decluttering things like your phone, your contacts, your apps, your emails, your Dropbox. Spend some time doing this. And while you're decluttering, particularly that digital stuff, try and do a bit of organizations. There are so many great tools out there that can help you be better organized. And this activity now will save you time going forward. So I'd highly recommend that. The other thing is, if you haven't set some goals for this year, why not have a think about what you would like to achieve in your business and how that's going to be broken down. Again, lots of great resources out there on the internet that can help you with goal setting. And again, don't worry that it's, January or February when you're doing this. It's all okay. When we start is what we want to work from, and it's how you move forward. So don't labor on the fact that you didn't do it last year. It's fine. And my last piece of advice, take a breath, relax and give yourself some space, because resting is really an undervalued thing that we often don't want to do in our business. We're always constantly working, constantly turned on. And I'm just back from holidays, and I have to say, having had a week's break away from my business has made me feel so refreshed. It's given me some great opportunities to think and reflect. And I also had some really good ideas come up simply because I stepped away from my business and took that time to relax. So if you're feeling like you're not ready to go, chances are you're not. So just step away and give yourself a break, because you will find your mojo and you will be ready to burst into 2022. So I hope these little tips have been helpful. I hope that you find your mojo and get started for 2022. And remember, February is the new January. That's all from me. See you later.